I don't think he's very fond of Britain. It's clear in his books, it's clear in his action. And I think it's a pity because in repudiating Britain, he also repudiates a bit of the United States, which is the liberal and freedom-giving bit that came in your constitution, which I think is a pity from your point of view as well as ours. But this is it's a great democratic system. I tremble when I look at who owns your debt. 5 years from now, the amount of money that the Americans are giving to the Chinese in interest payments will be bigger than the entire Chinese defense budget. If Beijing should decide to reach and pluck away Taiwan, it will be suburban voters here who are effectively paying for that military operation. There are things you can do about it. There's no need for the government to keep expanding. But as yet, those decisions haven't been taken. I think the proliferation of new media is excellent, both from the point of view of objective truth, because you have a multiplicity of sources you can make your mind up, but particularly from the point of view of conservatives, because what we now realise is the extent to which the old media were dominated by one particular point of view. You couldn't get straight to the story. You always had an obstructive view, because there was a guy with a microphone standing between you and the facts, telling you what you ought to think about it, interpreting, tracing, and picking the story. Now, we have a dozen, 100 clashing interpretations of every event, from the left, from the centre, and from the right. And out of that din of different interpretations comes something much closer to an objective truth. And so the day when the liberals controlled media and therefore controlled the narrative are over. They are victims of the technological revolution. Well, it's more important in Britain because you have radio stations here, you have Fox and so on. We just have the internet.